you guys helped a gnome friend that you met named Efi collect some stone giant bone dust so that she could exchange it for her parents' freedom.
Of course.
Classic.
Very noble cause. And in exchange, she taught you guys how to make adamantium.
Barely.
It's still very complicated.
Yeah, you got to get the adamite ore treated by dragon's fire breath.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun to do.
For the record, I'm going to be very upset when she ends up being Adrax's agent that reanimates a skeletal monster with that dust. I just want to leave that out there.
Well, she wouldn't be doing it. The guy who owns her parents would.
Sure.
So we will pick up this session about 10 or 15 minutes after Efi has left. You guys will still be in the first room of the stone giant's tomb.
Damn,
And-
she just left without us.
Yep, she zipped
Wow,
the
it's
fuck off.
fucking dipped.
Hey, she completed her mission. That was it.
Yeah,
She's like, hi, bye.
no time to sit and chat, I guess.
I guess we had our chance.
So you guys can see around the corner the entrance to the tomb. It is about 5 or 6 p.m. outside, and the light up on the snowy mountain is starting to fade. It is still Friday the 13th, coming to the end of Friday the 13th.
That makes me a little nervous.
Nervous.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
I wonder if we could like scale a mountain and look to see where the next strike is gonna be.
I mean, we could try.
I mean, what else?
Are we
close
up
to
on
the
like
top of the mountain?
a hill mountain thing?
Yeah.
Right
Are we
now?
clo-
You guys
So
are
that-
about 3/4 of the way up the mountain.
If the pattern
Literally on the
continues,
mountain.
it's going to be on the other continent, right? If the pattern holds.
Yes, it could be on the other continent.
It could be.
Wait,
Could be.
hasn't 2 weeks passed since Trihold?
Yeah, it was first. So
So if we're thinking it's-
Ramstorm fell. The following week, Trihold fell, and that was a week ago. So now we are waiting to see what happens next.
Didn't we hear it was gonna be Phandalin for some reason? I can't remember what was happening.
We saw undead marching towards Phandalin.
Oh,
And
Right.
I had my scary dream about
yes.
them being in Phandalin.
God, we
We
need to go
want to go
save
find the
Phandalin.
wizard, right?
We do want to
Yes.
find that wizard.
After
Making
the
friends with
wizard,
a time wizard.
our friendly time wizard.
Ah, yes.
But after we go to the wizard, did we want to go save Phandalin?
Uh,
I think we
We
did.
evacuated
I
it.
think
Burn.
we did by evacuating them. I don't think we can stop an army of undead
But
if that's what's
also-
there.
I doubt that Phandalin is like the same thing is happening to Phandalin that
Yeah.
happened with like Fryhold. I think it's something else.
Phandalin was like an up and coming town that wasn't even on like many maps. So
yeah.
You know,
could s-
Lily, this
could
is
see
going
the
to be part
next
of
being
your choice.
Neverhelm on this side.
This is gonna be a what?
Do you want to go to Phandalin, or do you want to see the griffin thing you found?
Oh, I would love to see the griffin thing I found. I would absolutely adore that. No.
I
Well,
will
we have
say though,
choices.
we might need to visit Phandalin one more time. Oh no, not Phandalin. I'm sorry, Winterhold.
Neverhelm?
Shoot, what was
Try-
that place called?
Neverhelm.
Neverhelm. We need to go back to Neverhelm. I need that freaking cloak.
Wait, what?
Neverhelm's going to be exciting if we visit it.
Yeah.
Oh, we might need
Little
to
spicy.
stealth a little bit because I made some robes with 2 freaking dragon scales on it.
Oh, right.
I'm
How
not
many
losing that
days?
thing.
How many days has it been since we hung out with the Behelder?
That was yesterday.
What the fuck?
But it
Wow.
feels so long ago.
Right?
are busy people.
Yeah, we
What?
cooking, fam.
We have not stopped since the dragon at Phandalin.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh jeez.
Wait, so what are we doing?
Yeah,
We're-
what's the immediate plan?
I think we're visiting our yellow wizard friend, right?
Yeah.
'Cause we have his crystal.
Okay.
Yeah, how
Um,
were we supposed to find him?
You know
I
what?
believe he's
I
gonna
say
stay
we
there
just
for a while.
wander
yeah, I
around
think
the
we
same
just walk
area.
into the woods and pray.
Let's see if it's there. Pray to Shanti.
We could probably maybe if we're in the bubble track him. So like keep trying to see if we can find tracks of something. But
Survival checks.
yeah, until
Well,
until
let me
then,
phrase
we
it
just
this
gotta run
way.
around the area.
I have a way
I
to
mean-
track him if he's within a decent
do?
distance.
Squeeze me.
Tell us more.
Hello.
Do I think I'm within? Let me double check. I have a spell that lets me track an object, and I looked at his silly little gadget for a while.
What gadget did you take?
Well, I didn't take
No,
it. It's
the
just
yellow,
his weird device.
It's time stopping device.
Oh yeah.
Did he give it to you? Wait, what
No,
happened?
I just have to know what it is, or I have to like be familiar with it.
Oh, okay.
Is it locate object or whatever?
It
or
is.
similar
It's
to
within
that?
1,000 feet. So,
Oh.
Right, okay.
so if I think I'm within 1,000 feet, I'll use it. If not, once we get towards Murkmire, I'll cast it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, 1,000 feet really isn't huge, but
Yeah.
how big is this bubble?
It was affecting you guys as far up north as the lighthouse.
Wow.
Muy far.
I don't think I've ever been to the lighthouse.
No,
No.
that's the
The good old days.
the OG level 2 days.
That was the lightning bolt time.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Our bar name.
Good times.
While we're hanging out here, I would love to coat a couple of my crossbow bolts in the acid I took from Halov's tree goo.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Is it the same
Please
as
don't
the
miss.
spider poison?
You'll find out.
By
Fun.
the way, how you feeling, Harvey? You look like you had a rough fall there.
Oh my god, he almost freaking died.
What's Harvey's HP at?
Oh, right now.
I left him with
Hold
1.
on. Yeah, he should be at 1.
If he still has
That's
1
fine.
HP, then he's currently sitting curled up in a ball, shaking against the wall.
Yeah, he's not good.
He's super cold. He looks hungry. He's not doing great.
Yeah,
What's
and
his max HP?
23.
Okay, I'll lay on hands for 22.
Okay, thank you.
excuse me.
What are you at?
Harvey just like inhales dramatically and color rushes back into his skin. He's like, oh,
There,
Thank
you'll
you.
feel better soon.
oh, now I just need to eat.
Wiggles
No.
a carrot.
No, Kip, you can share
yeah.
your banana with him.
He should have some rations on him, shouldn't he?
Oh, you mean this thing? Kip pulls out like the soggy, gross, nasty banana peel. Oh no, wait, it's
Oh my
regrown.
Yeah, it's
god.
regrown.
Regenerates.
That's right. It's nice, ripe, and juicy. All right. Kip, at this, his eyes go wide and kind of pulls out the banana and starts looking at it. And now he goes over to Harvey. He gives the nice banana to Harvey. Give it back, okay?
Harvey takes it and he's like, you want the peel back?
Yes, please.
All right. And he just starts nibbling on the banana.
Glares at Corval.
Sharing is important, Kip.
Yeah, why don't you share some of that heal?
Yeah, come here, buddy. I'll heal you.
No, I'm fine.
No, I'm fine.
No, I'm fine, actually.
Yeah, Kip's,
Bet. None of us are
as-
fine.
You know, I'm a little tired, I do gotta say, since I was like stretching out in the corner.
Kip's
we, like, just
sack of
wake up?
potatoes here
Yeah.
is currently in like ribbons after falling in the spikes.
Yeah. I think your clothes probably would be pretty ripped up, Kip.
Yep.
So, are you guys gonna stay the night here, or are we traveling by night to the Yellow Wizard?
How long were we here? Because we spent the night, didn't we? And we like explored in the morning.
You took a long rest, but that was technically during the middle of the day because you guys like got lost in the goblin caves for a while and
Yeah.
We woke up
needed
at
to
like
recharge. But
2 to 4 in the middle of the night, right?
middle of the afternoon.
Middle afternoon.
Yeah. So it's now about 5:30 p.m.
We try to make it there and then make camp at the wizard's place.
Camp at the wizard's place? Well, I mean, I'm not opposed to that.
I mean, we slept under his area before.
Yeah, if
I
we
would feel
beeline
safer
there,
sleeping there than sleeping here.
Yeah. Maybe if we just book it to his place.
Let's go!
Right.
What is the marching order you guys are going to be traveling in? Who's up front?
Me on the panther.
Me on pancakes.
I'm gonna be in the back on waffles.
I'll be in the middle and have summoned 2 dire wolves.
Nice.
Gonna be trailing at least
Wait,
20
how-
feet behind, jogging.
How long of a trek is it to? How long does it take to get
not
to the
sit on
wizard?
There's the jackal.
And there is no jackal. GTFO.
Yeah.
You can ride Rocky.
Rocky's still super hot.
To God.
Oh, he's still okay.
Yeah.
How long does it take to get to the yellow wizard?
So the Yellow Wizard is down in this region here.
Okay, so more than an hour, you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna summon those wolves then.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be more than a day?
Depending on how finding the place goes, it could take like 6 to 10 hours.
So on the way, Kip's gonna be in the back doing like a very military style jog, and he's gonna be having like the perfect form throughout this jog, to like get the most amount of strength out of each step. Is there like a check I can make or something?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay.
It's about to get
Wait.
swole.
Sin, what were you writing again?
A panther.
Right. Lily, your spider form would have expired by now.
Yes, yeah, that is correct.
All right. So you guys are making your way out of the tomb. And if y'all remember, there was a really big, gnarly nest just outside of this tomb.
Well, why would you ask?
Bard or Sin, would either of you like to make a perception check?
Yes, but can I have my panther try to like smell for something ahead of us as my perception check?
Yeah, your panther could help you with the action.
I would love to make a perception check.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Whoa.
Nice.
And
That won't be necessary.
Let's go. Thank you, panther. Give it a little pet.
Sin, you're able to see through the snow and wind that's blowing on this mountainside, a large hunched back with ruffled gray feathers popping up over the edge of this nest. And it currently looks like something is in here feeding.
whoa.
I think that bird is back, or whatever was up there. Or did you see at
Did
all
I-
what it could have been?
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
How big were the feathers I found?
They were
And
about a foot long.
Whoa, all right. And were there any eggshells?
There were not.
Ooh. Oh.
Had a foot-long feather. Is all I can tell you. So I'm assuming very big and kind of nasty.
I have a question, Sin. Did you see a goat by chance?
Oh yeah, the
Do I
goat's
happen
still
to
out
see
here.
a goat hoof sticking up in the air?
You're able to look over towards the ruined bridge, and the goat that was standing on the spider thread is not there anymore. The spider thread itself isn't there anymore because Lily's no longer a spider.
Right.
Otherwise, you don't see the goat.
Either it's eating the goat or the goat is at the bottom of the ravine.
Yeah.
No.
Can I make maybe like a nature check on, like, if I could guess what that is?
Make a history check on if I've seen it in my travels.
You would not have seen it, but Bard, you can make a history check.
Okay. That's even better. Right, which dice is gonna... Oh, alright. 23.
Nice. I'll send you a thing.
Yay.
Patiently panics.
Is Rocky still glowing?
Yes, he is.
Damn it.
Wait, but I thought he stopped glowing
He stopped.
and I did the...
He stopped kaleidoscoping.
Oh, okay.
Now he's just hot blue.
Now he's just hot blue.
I hate it when
Solve
Rocky
one
did
problem
that.
at a time.
Okay, I think I have, I'm remembering something like this from an old, like, folktale, I think. I think it's a bird person.
Oh, bird person.
Bird person. This is bird person.
Hello, welcome.
I think they're
everybody.
called Tammy.
I came out here to
No.
let you all know that Bird President is on his way. I am just Bird President.
They're known as Vrock. And I think that they are like resistant to all kinds of different types of damage. So we should
Lovely.
probably not try to engage, I think.
Is it intelligent, like gonna talk, or is it just gonna charge us?
Would I know that?
You wouldn't know, no.
I don't know, but it's a humanoid bird, so I assume it is more intelligent than, your average beast.
Yeah, and it would be classified as a fiend.
Oh, good.
Maybe it's a nice fiend.
Waffles roll
Trying to
size of
sneak
that.
past.
Define fiend, Kip.
Somebody who's bad. But, I mean, they can be good if they choose to,
I think that doesn't fiend mean they are, like, have an evil alignment?
Their mere existence
definition?
is evil.
Yeah.
I mean,
who
some could
knows?
be redeemed, but not many.
I mean, I could be a fiend and just be acting good.
I use divine sense.
I look at Lily and I'm like,
Yeah.
should we pass without a trace this bitch?
I would say
Cover us
so,
in a
yes.
cloak of shadows.
I will cast that shit.
Please.
So pass without a trace. That's everyone within range is affected by it.
Yeah, and it's like a 30-foot range or something like that.
Does it have a limit of creatures?
No, it doesn't have a limit of creatures. Every time I looked at it, hold on.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you.
That's
Spell
good
is
because
so good.
Yeah, that's good.
Like,
Rocky, myself,
great.
and Waffles are not stealthy.
Yeah.
I am super
Yeah, that
nice.
spell was stupid good.
Awesome. Oh, and also, did Corval detect anything?
Did he?
Within 60 feet, celestial fiend or undead.
You detect one large fiend out near the nest.
And it's
No.
okay. It's not Kip.
Don't play like that.
All right, well,
Okay, do we still have to make stealth checks to
Yes.
make sure we're hitting? Yeah.
Yes.
What? I'm so angry. I'm
Oh,
so
no.
angry.
Oh
Is that a nat
no.
1?
No, it's a nat 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
But,
Oh,
no, but I have
happy
Pass Without a
angry.
Trace on. This is
Excellent.
completely
It's a
unnecessary.
30. No, that's perfect.
Depending on how the group
So-
rolls go, that might
Dude,
save
that's
us.
gonna be my only
we're
20 for the night,
literally
though. Do you realize?
invisible.
What's your total? 30 something?
30. Well, I guess
Plus-
32.
plus dex.
Yeah, it would be
32 for
32.
Lily. Kip, what did you get?
That's
Jesus
two.
Christ.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
So that's a 3 in total.
Plus
Plus
10.
What?
13.
10.
Plus 10.
Bard?
Do I need to roll for the hyena also?
Yep.
Okay. That is a 20, 25 for Bard and 19 for pancakes.
All right. Sin and the Panther.
I got a 27 for Sin, and then I got a 24 for the Panther.
Not bad. Corval and Waffles.
Waffles and I each got a 15
Nice. Let's go. Like with pass?
I mean,
with pass without a trace. We roll a disadvantage because of our armor.
Oh god.
Oh no.
with disadvantage because he's glowing, Rocky still gets an 18.
Oh, he's showing off.
I mean, I get the lowest.
I rolled for Harvey, too.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Harvey.
no.
He also got 30.
Cool.
Jesus.
He got a dirty 20 because his dex is plus
Yeah.
4. And yeah, then the plus 10.
Okay.
The fucking odds. Okay.
Y'all are truly meant to
You're
be.
literally the silence of the night.
This is gonna be the only good rolls, I swear.
All right. Nice.
I love it when the DM says nice to himself. Great.
Does it bring you comfort?
So much. Like a warm blanket.
Sweet. So you guys are creeping across this bridge, and you're actually able to see, for a moment, the rock pops its head up and is looking around the area.
No thanks.
You see that?
Oh, it has a friend.
Very, very carefully, you guys are creeping along the edge of this cliff. Because the only way out of here, unfortunately, is to pass by its nest.
I try to make a distraction to give it disadvantage.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to mage hand. But I try to like mage hand a rock and make lots of noise. The other way, maybe like in the ravine.
Behind you?
More
Like,
like
Over here?
even a little bit more like east of that.
Like this way, or more towards the broken bridge?
Like there, yeah.
Okay.
Just so it would be looking in the opposite direction that we are walking.
Sure. So you mage hand a
Okay.
couple of loose rocks, and they go clattering down into this ravine. The rock like snorts, and its attention's drawn over that way. I'll make one more perception check with disadvantage. So you guys are slowly creeping by, and just as you're about to walk through the last corridor here, you can hear it resume its eating.
Ooh,
Oh, it worked.
nice one, Bard.
Thanks. Kind of wanted to fight it though.
I know, like low key.
You want to avenge your goat?
I'm so curious.
A bright ass glowing suit of armor that's sizzling in the snow managed to walk past that thing.
I love that. I
Should
love
we
everything
just-
about that.
Very perceptive.
Did we try to talk to it? I know we passed. it,
No.
but, like,
No.
No,
Yeah.
we should not.
Pass. Goodbye.
Let's go chat.
I'm not feeling too good. I'd like a warm blanket, please.
Oh my
Not provided
Yeah.
by the DM.
God. What?
Pip, what did you just say?
What?
Nothing. I just want to go to the Yellow Wizard, okay?
Never heard of that before.
Yeah. What's a DM?
I saw it in a dream one time. Let's just forget it.
Is somebody
This just
making a
starts to
demon
slowly
machine?
more and
Tell me
more
right
meta.
now.
Is that a drug, Kip?
Knowing Kip, it probably is.
Did you hear about this
Yeah.
while you were tripping?
What did the gnomes do to you?
Secretly, Kip is just stuffing shrooms daily.
Oh, one second, I have to get my charger.
Constantly microdosing.
Right?
Oh, what's
Kip is just
that,
never
um,
not high.
What's that thing that All Gas No Brakes has?
What?
Crickets. It's this guy. Anyway, he like did so many shrooms that now he's in a perpetual state of tripping.
Oh God.
No way.
Like a condition that can happen. Yeah. Wild.
Hermit trip.
Did he give himself psychosis?
Yeah, basically.
A little bit, yeah.
Don't do that, Kip.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying.
Immediately stops microdosing.
Yup.
Well, no, when the campaign ends, it's gonna be all Kip's delusional fantasy. He's been in the same room the entire time.
He's
Oh, yeah.
trapped- This is him trapped at the,
Oh my
the
God.
fucking
Yeah.
purple wizard getting his brain sucked out.
No, he never left Gnome
Just
Guard.
drop.
Yeah, he's still in the bed.
The campaign took a
Oh my
pause
God.
right there. You guys are gonna come back as level 3.
Oh.
All of a sudden, Kip just wakes up. Oh
Kip, you've been in a coma for 3 weeks.
my gosh, I never knew.
All right.
It felt so real.
The most direct route to Mirkwood and the region that the ruined village and the Yellow Wizard was in would be to follow the river out of Vovor's cave downstream. Is there any reason you guys wouldn't want to do this or take another route?
What are we not doing? I just got back.
You guys are like at the foot of this mountain up here, and the most direct route would be following this river downstream past Oaken's cave to Mirkwood.
Excellent. Can we like build a raft or something? Do we have like raft building material?
You could clear some trees.
None of us know how to work a watercraft.
Well, I mean that's a long swim, guys.
That's why we're gonna walk.
We can walk
Well, I thought we-
alongside it.
But we're not going down the street. Okay, good. Phew.
So it would take like, how long do we think to get there?
It's-
Because like I'm thinking, do we sleep in Oaken's cave tonight?
Yeah, that's weird.
It would take you about 4 or 5 hours to get to Oaken's cave, which would make it about 10 p.m.
Yeah, then let's.
You want to reset the sleep cycle?
Yeah. Well, I want my spells back. Actually, have I even used any spells? I've literally not even used any spells.
No, that last dungeon was mostly traps. Okay, so we're
Could
stopping
use
at
some
Oaken's
health,
cave.
though.
Uh,
Yeah.
This is just a pit stop, long rest, reset the sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Do some small hunting to get Keshik more meat.
Did Keshik have any web for me?
Ooh.
Loading Oaken's cave.
You should also, yeah, see if he knows anything.
Oaken.
Okay.
Yeah, like if he
How
has
would
any
he
more
know?
like insight onto what's going on.
Like the whole city is disappearing thing?
Oh, like if like Shanti's doing okay, or because he's kind of
What
like
about
And any information we found out about Vecna and like Andraka, because it seems kind of.
oh yeah, I want to talk to him about my dreams.
true.
Sorry, just 1 second.
How dare you? How dare you?
That's right, this gives me a chance to go through my notes.
Yeah.
So to clarify, we have the azurite crystals. Now we need the ore.
If we're gonna make adamantine, yeah.
Right. So we need the azurite ore to be breathed on by dragons.
Dragon?
Just
know.
a fire
Well,
dragon.
Good thing we have a blade that can literally summon dragons at will.
Yeah. Also, we
Please
know
breathe
where,
on this
We saw
ore.
that.
we also know where one is right now, or a direction at least of where one is. So
Yeah. Well, if you draw the blade, it gets summoned to you. But that might be rude.
Yeah.
You guys want to do a quick dragon fight real quick?
No, it's
We
a
don't have
grass
the ore.
dragon. We don't have to fight it.
Oh.
Hello?
So as you walk into Oaken's cave, you can see he actually already has a guest. Lily and
Shit.
Corval. You would recognize this character.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
Lily, this was the half-elf druid from the Temple of Shanti in Neverhelm.
Oh,
he,
shit.
he directed you down to the lower level where you met your mother.
Okay.
They have not noticed you guys approaching the threshold of the cave. What would you guys like to do?
I guess I'll approach and just say, "Hey, how's it going?"
So Oaken stops mid-sentence and... Oh no! My voice mod. Let's see if it... Let's see if it works today.
Oh no, my voice mom.
I love it.
I literally like pulled a muscle making that sound, dude. It took like 2 days for it to feel normal again. That's when I knew I was getting old.
Gosh, it takes so long to launch. Anyway, Oaken's gonna turn to Lily and just be like, "Oh, hello. I definitely was not expecting to see you guys again so soon."
Yeah, we've had a long little while. We just thought this place might be safe.
He kind of looks most of you over and is like, have you any luck acquiring the crown?"
Yes. I look over at Sin and kind of usher her over because I'm pretty sure she has. No, wait, who has it? Is it Bard?
We gave the crown away already.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, it's gone. It's in
Oh,
Vobor's hand.
oh, yes. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, we got the crown and we gave it to Vobor. Wait, we got.
Oaken's eyebrows like perk all the way up, and he's like, "Really? You got the crown?"
Yeah.
Uh,
I ripped
it
it
was
off its head.
probably the
Well,
easiest
and then he came back
battle I've ever
alive, which was pretty cool.
The half-elf druid sitting with Oaken pipes up, and he's like, I'm sorry. What crown are you all talking about?"
Oh,
And Oaken is just like, it's a bit complicated. They were retrieving an item for another Titan, and the druid just kind of like nods knowingly.
Sorry,
also-
a Titan?
Oaken looks and he's like, "Yes, Vovor is a Titan."
What is a Titan, and are there others?
Oh, there are many others. There's celestial
Are you a
beings
Titan?
of immense power. Oaken nods and he's like, "Yes, I am."
Okay. Also, okay, so you know the Beholder. He killed it and it came back to life. So I don't know if that's
He's like,
information you need.
No, that
uh,
makes sense. I was confused because you had the crown, but I know the witness is not dead, and that didn't quite add up.
yeah.
well,
do you know?
we thought he was dead.
You know how he came back to life?
There are legends about such things. They say the nightmares of beholders are what create beholders themselves, and if one is old enough and spent enough time fearing its death, it might conjure magic strong enough to make it immortal.
So technically, you can
annoying.
have a Dementor's dream, or not Dementors, but you can have their dreams.
No,
No,
but
they have their own dreams.
their dreams will have you, so to speak.
But I mean, if you dream of your own death enough and are more fearful of it, you could technically come back too, or is it just them?
I'm pretty sure it's just them.
Oh, okay.
Now, what brings you to my cave at this odd hour?
We just need somewhere safe to sleep. And also, your brain about a few things.
Well, my hay pile is always available to you.
One big haystack.
One big pile.
And did you have questions, Bard?
Yeah. How's Shanti doing? Do you know?
Shanti and I have been communicating recently about events in the celestial plane. She is all right, though she does miss interacting with the material world.
Okay, so she's not like any worse for wear than the last time we checked in.
No.
Okay. Can I tell you about some dreams I've been having recently?
Of course. And he kind of looks over at Kip knowingly.
And then I'll tell him about the dream that I had about Phandalin and the one that I had about the Plane Smasher.
Yes.
And
So he's going to explain to you that what you saw in the Plane Smasher dream was the temporarily sleeping and trapped form of Vecna, god of Undraka, which was missing its hand and eye, which had been fused to Adrax. And Oaken's going to express to you that he is concerned Dumbledore might attempt to extract the soul of a god.
okay. So that sounds really bad.
And that sounds super bad. Yep.
And
What
if-
god? Does anyone know
If
what
he,
god?
the god inside the crystal.
Yeah, Vecna.
So what would happen if Vecna got released from the crystal?
Oaken kind of looks down very, very solemnly, and he's like, "Nothing good, but to be honest, I don't know if it would be worse than what's happening now."
Okay, so there are no good options, is what you're gonna say. Unless, what, like, kill them all?
His head doesn't move, but his eyes meet yours, and he's like, "Yeah, stop them all."
I like the change in vocabulary.
You got any advice on how to do that?
I will consult Shanti, and given the way things have been going and your recent successes, I'd actually like to gift you all something. And he motions for Lily to step forward.
Okay, I do it timidly. I'm nervous.
He approaches you and sort of meets you halfway, and he like reaches into the leaves, like on his hip where a pocket might be, and he pulls out a small stuffed doll with a skull mounted to its head. Lily, this is Momo.
Momo.
Okay, I take it.
He's gonna hand it to you, and he's like, "This will essentially work like a sending stone, which I know you're familiar with. It will allow you to communicate with me without having to be physically present, as long as we're on the same plane."
Cool.
That's adorable. Okay.
One more thing. Do you think it would be wise of me to get rid of this curse? Or keep it for longer?
I don't believe I could answer that for you, but I must warn you, the longer you keep the curse, the more it will implant itself in your mind, and the harder it will be to remove later.
That sounds bad.
Okay. But like...
Again, he looks at Kip and is like, "You might want to consult your half-sibling on the issue. They have some experience."
Just a little.
Okay.
Remember the dwarves? That's literally what I had. That's why I had all those horrible dreams. They kept
yeah.
invading my mind.
You know, we touched the same thing. That's how I got this.
Yeah, and the fact that you still have it. I mean, if you want to have bad dreams for the rest of your life, that's up to you.
But I guess my question is, are they able to see what's going on here? If I'm able to see them.
Oaken nods and is like, "Usually these links are not one way."
Okay.
I
Where's
would
the closest place I can get rid of it?
Sacred holy sites dedicated to good aligned deities.
You know where the closest one is?
Neverhelm.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
There's
Good.
not another one?
Hey.
There is a
What about the Shanti statue in Phandalin?
you know that's gone.
Oh, true that.
There's also a Church of Lansur in Crossing.
Okay.
This is the
Well, thank you.
God of Knowledge.
Okay. You spell Lonsur.
Lonsur.
Right. I climb in bed.
Oaken, can I ask you a
who's-
couple questions also?
Of course.
I was wondering if you knew the, I guess the potency or what giant bone dust can do. Because I was able to pick up a jar of it, and they said it was something that can be incredibly powerful if used right, and I just would like to know some specifics if you have any.
Well, I'm not too familiar with the art of potion brewing, but I know it's a very popular ingredient. Typically, strength potions.
Okay.
Do you happen to know Evie?
I do not.
No? Okay. Well, if you see her, let me know, okay?
I absolutely will.
Okay, thanks.
Anything else?
Yeah, do you know where a entrance that we could use to Andraka?
I do. What is your business heading to Undraka?
We were told to take off or to remove the left eye and arm of Vecna from Adrax. So we're hoping we could figure something out by going down there and finding the body that is trapped.
Yes.
And I point to Lily and I'm like, we kind of have a map, not really, but you know, something that'll make it easier for us at least.
Well, it is quite a ways away, but the fastest way without any sort of portal or teleportation would be to jump into the Crag of New.
Yeah, okay.
The what?
Crag of New, that's right. The gigantic cavern that falls down all the way to freaking Undraka.
Yeah.
It's a really long fall.
Well, I guess that answers everything. Thank you, Oken. I really appreciate it. And
of course.
I'll start walking.
Any other questions I could answer?
Can you dispel magic by chance?
I can.
As I look over to Rocky.
I can, yes.
Oh my god, you guys, I have dispel magic.
You're asleep, so you can...
Oh my god.
Our friend here had a magical reaction that went poorly. We're hoping you could help restore him.
Rocky floats up, still glowing blue hot.
Can you only dispel the flames and not his wings?
Selective dispellage.
Yeah.
Let me look at Dispel Magic real quick.
If I recall, it's like one magical effect. Like each one, I think, has to be dispelled individually.
Funny.
Yeah, so one at a time.
Yeah.
So he's like, yes, what would you like me to do for you, as he's talking to Rocky. And Rocky's gonna be like, well, I'd like to not burn things anymore. That would be pretty cool. But I like the wings, actually. And Oaken's like, very well. He waves his hand and casts Dispel Magic on Rocky. And he returns to his normal color and self. Still hovering about 5 feet off the ground with flaming angelic wings, though.
You feel better, Rocky?
He's like, yeah, I still, wish I could feel a hug, but at least I can give them now.
Thank you, Oaken.
Of course.
Does that mean I have to forgive Rocky now for making me go on a trip?
Rocky just looks at you, he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
I know you didn't. Come here. Kip gives Rocky a hug.
Rocky hugs you back and squeezes really, really, really tight, which is going to deal 3 points of squishing damage.
Okay. Kip's eyes bug out, kind of like one of those squeaky toys when you squeeze them.
Rocky's like, oh, I'm sorry, I still don't know my own strength.
Yeah, you're telling me.
We gotta work on that, Rocky.
Kip hobbles away with like a hand on his back, trying to like brace himself against the rock.
One last thing, Oaken. If we were to, summon a bronze dragon that's nearby, do you think it would be amenable? Like, do you know of a dragon that's nearby?
Oaken's face goes a little bit cold, and he's like, amenable? No, I would be very cautious conversing with our good friend Smelton up the mountain.
Smelton. Okay.
Melton?
Love the name.
He,
I have a feeling he smelts things.
he very, very much prefers to keep to himself.
Sounds like he'd be really good at breathing fire on stuff.
Thank you for the heads up, Oaken. Appreciate it.
He nods. Lily, what are you doing?
I don't think I have much to do, so I was just planning on resting.
Okay. I know Sin wanted to talk to Keshik. Is there anything else with Oaken?
I'm just gonna do a little bit of small game hunting out near the cave for Keshik.
All right. Is Waffles
Yeah,
coming with?
Yep, Waffles will be the mount.
When everybody goes, Kip's gonna walk up to Oaken and kind of be like rubbing his back a little bit with a hobble, and say, Oaken, can I talk to you outside real quick, alone?
Oaken nods and follows you out of the cave.
Right.
Is this a genuinely private conversation?
No, it doesn't have to be
Okay.
private. Oaken, so when that magic with the beholder, is it just for the beholder by chance? The magic that makes him come back?
Oaken nods and is like, yes, they are bizarre alien beings, not from any of the known planes. They possess strange magical abilities.
Do you know anyone who's seen a beholder?
Well, you have.
Well, I mean, besides me. Kip kind of like shuffles his foot a little bit.
I have had encounters with the eldest witness before.
And so, do you know of anybody who might have been able to take his power?
Take, like how? To possess for themselves? Or to
Either
erase
that
from
or-
his power?
Or just to use it, maybe like manifest it by chance?
I do not. Though, these questions are concerning to me.
Oh, well, I just wanted to know because, you know, if I ever encounter anyone like that, I should probably know, right?
Sure. Be careful meddling in dark magic, little one.
Okay. It kind of looks down shamefully and is like, I mean, wasn't really gonna do it.
I certainly hope not.
It's kind of wet out here. You want to go back inside?
Oaken nods, and he actually scoops you up in his palm and carries you back in.
I love it.
So, Sin, Keshik is chilling on a rock over here by the fire.
Hey, buddy. How you been?
Pretty good, just really hungry.
Nice. Yeah. I look like lean in. I'm like, I hope you liked your treat. Maybe more. I don't know. Let's check in the future.
Yeah.
And then I look at him like, did you happen to by chance to make any more thread?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Produces for you 2 more of the 100-foot strands with the frayed sticky ends.
Oh, you are a lifesaver. Wow.
Yeah, just keep the meats coming, you know?
Yeah. I just got a fishing net. I think I'm gonna learn how to fish, so we'll see how that works.
Meat without feet.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. I'm really tired. I'll give you a wink in the morning if I have any information. Okay?
He nods.
Sounds good. I go and lay down.
So, Corval, make a survival check for the hunting.
Yep. That is a 18.
Nice. You would have been able to catch 2 small rabbits that were trotting through the underbrush of the woods nearby.
Okay, I'll skin them, and then I'm gonna like make a little mound near like the creek, and I'll just mark it.
And you could have made some rabbit stew. I got some carrots.
I got some elderberries.
We could have made a melody.
Like, are you basically like burying it, or
Exactly. I'm gonna just bury it and mark it so that I can tell Keshik where it is later.
nice? So it'll be this bright spot here.
Yep,
And heading back to the cave then.
absolutely.
So everyone but Kip and Corval are resting in the hay. Are you both going to join them?
I'll just pass by Keshik and tell him that I had a great fishing trip. I had to make a little mound for me to sit on, and everything is wonderful. He should, enjoy some fresh air.
Keshik nods very excitedly, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, it gets so stuffy in this cave. I'm gonna go get some air." And he like very quickly just skirts out of the room.
Yep.
Black market meat deal.
And then I'm just gonna go to where everyone's sleeping and go to the edge.
I'm just gonna stay with Oaken. And
Okay.
and he's gonna ask Oaken, would you mind if you prayed over me for Sanchee?
I can pray for you, of course.
Thank you. And then Kip's gonna fall asleep in Oaken's arms.
Oh. You fall asleep hearing Oaken very softly and in a deep, vibrating voice praying for you to Shanti in Celestial.
Kip is literally going to have the best night's sleep ever.
While you were asleep, Oaken would have like eventually moved you and laid you in the hay with your friends.
Oh, savage. Oh, goody.
All right. It was 10 p.m. So it'd be about 10:30 by the time you guys started resting, which make it 8:30 whenever you rise the next morning. So the sun has been up for a little bit, and eventually drifts over so that the light comes into the cave and wakes you all. Oaken sees you all rise and is like, good morning. I neglected to ask you last night where you were traveling to.
We're looking
off
for
to
the
see the
yellow
wizard.
wizard.
Oh, you've met my friend Sanchee.
Oh,
That's his
Yes.
name. Sanchee.
can you tell us where to find him or how to find him?
Oaken's like, yes, and like motions with his fingers. Bring me your map.
I don't know who
I
has
bring
the
you my map.
Oh,
So he marks a spot in the Mirkwood area, and is like, this used to be a village known as Wallingford. It fell to ruin 200 or 300 years ago. Sanchee's been residing there for some time now. He should still be there.
Do you think that Richie McPhee's is we're gonna find the remnants there?
The what?
Because never mind, that was a Seattle joke.
Oh,
Did you say something about Archie? I heard Archie McPhee's.
Yeah, because Archie McPhee's is in Wallingford, you know.
I am not
I love
familiar with
that
Archie
place.
McPhee's.
I love that place. It's great.
It's like a novelty shop.
Yeah, it's
They
like,
sell,
we got that was a joke
tiny
shit. I
cans.
love it.
Yeah, great.
That's where I get my fix of candy cigarettes.
Where I buy all of my tiny hands.
Yes.
I would love to pull out I have this silver amulet with a spider symbol that I don't remember exactly where I got it.
You got that off of one of the elves near Talov's tree.
Oh yeah. Know anything about this?
I recognize that as a symbol worn often by the elves of New Phala.
Does it like mean anything?
Well, it symbolizes a turning point in their worldview and beliefs while they resided in Undraka.
Right.
By the way,
So,
Sin, I told Keshik about my fishing trip, so we're good.
Okay, nice. I'll just give Keshik a little wink as we all like are getting up and getting our stuff together. Oh.
Keshik snickers and like all of the eyes on the right side of his face blink at you. Alright, are we heading out to go see Sanchee?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's go to the ruins of Wallingford.
As we walk, I'm gonna pull out 2 furry friends.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. I guess, you know, lie.
Nothing good. I might do a third.
Oh no!
It's always a cascade of animals once one gets drawn.
Yeah.
It's true.
That is a weasel and a giant rat so far.
Okay.
So Bert, and what's the rat called?
Fuck, what is the giant rat's name called?
A giant rat?
Yeah, it's a giant rat.
All right, I got a mastiff.
Let's go with Cugridge. And what's last? Oh, a giant badger.
Are you just pulling one bard, or are we going the whole enchilada with the animals tonight?
You know, might as well. Actually, no. I'm gonna stick with the mastiff for now.
All right. So the only real choice in getting to Sanchee's from here is whether or not you guys want to scale a cliff or take an extra like 2 hours to walk around it.
Do we still
We
have past
scale
this?
it, right?
No, we don't. Never mind.
No, that was a while ago.
That was like ages
think it's
ago.
only like an hour.
Sorry.
If we scale a cliff, we might be able to see whatever town got nixed.
That's true.
I mean,
This would
assuming
be-
no
Maybe
ambush,
we
we
could
have
get a peek
Rocky.
of. Yeah, we
it'd
could get a
be-
peek of Neverhelm.
You'd be at the top of the cliff going down, so it wouldn't give you a view of the north. You would be able to see over the treetops towards the Neverhelm area.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in.
If we have to go over it anyway, might as well take a peek.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I need everyone to make survival check.
How high is the cliff?
Oh my god.
I heard that.
It's about a 60-foot cliff.
Okay, shenanigans. My giant badger burrows 10 feet. Could it dig a hole down and then I like create a rope and we climb down it? Or or can I just create a rope somehow, like, and fasten it to the edge and we climb down it in general?
Yeah, you've got 100 feet of spider thread.
I also have 100
Got it.
feet of regular rope. Yeah, I'll just use my 100 feet of regular rope and tie it to the edge of the.
Yeah, you can tie it to like either a tree or a rock.
Let's do a tree.
Sure. Sweet. So
Yeah,
that'll allow all of you just to scale down the cliff easily.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
perfect.
my roll meant nothing. Okay.
Very nice.
That's
Uh,
good. That saved me trouble.
Lily,
I had a
if
dirty 20. That never happened.
if you're interested in looking for Neverhelm from the vantage point before you go down, you can roll a perception check.
And I'll just have Rocky wait.
I got a nat 1.
You just
Dirty
see.
20?
Are you perception check as well, Bard?
Do I go temporarily
Yeah, actually,
blind?
that's 21.
For your perception check? Nice. So, Lily, you look out over an expansive vista of beautiful forests with snow-capped mountains just reaching for miles. In the distance, you can see it start to turn into the hill country where Duststone Steeple and the Witness was. You don't see Neverhelm though. Bard, you see the same thing. And as your eyes get closer towards the shoreline, you can see the blue cap tops of the towers that surround the wall of Neverhelm. There's no eerie green shield or anything going on with it. It looks normal.
Be good. I can
Alright,
still get my
so-
robe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're still fugitives.
Yeah, exactly.
I have disguised self though.
That's true.
I could pull a Dumbledore.
Also,
Yeah, I'm
well-
sure that'll go over really well.
Worked last time, okay?
All right. What is your guys'
Can I,
marching
Chicken.
order?
no, can I also say that I had Rocky?
I'll go
Wait,
with
wait,
it. Why not?
That I had Rocky stay at the top and untie the rope so that I could pull it down to me and put it back in my bag.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be first.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well,
If you
How
wanna
did the
be
mask
first,
get
I-
down?
either way.
I'm never first.
If you
I
want to be
never-
first,
I
go
never-
ahead.
But today, I want to be first.
In
least
token
taking
alone,
charge.
your Mastiff has 2 heads for now.
What?
Oh no!
In token only.
Right. Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
That's twice as many pets you can give.
True. I can do it with both hands.
And I'll be in the
Turn
back
right
as
A.
usual.
Yeah, I'll be in the back with Corval.
Do I need to like make checks for the mastiff to get down, or is that just fine?
No, that'd be fine. Yeah. Bard, are you okay with your position here?
Yeah.
Okay. Lily,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
What
Lily
else
was
was
leading.
pulled out? There were more animals.
I thought
You
Lily
know what?
wanted
It's
up
okay.
front.
I'll have my day someday.
You're gonna lead us through Undra.
You can be up
too.
front if you want.
Yeah, and then I have a weasel on my arm and a giant badger to the right of her.
Oh.
I love the weasels.
I love the weasels too. I always imagine having like a weasel as a familiar with a bow character, and their help action is then just like steadying my arm as I'm trying to aim.
They create like the cross beam.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, that's great.
Kip and Corval, would you both make perception checks, please?
Should I roll for waffles as well?
Yes. Would Waffles be like by your side or?
I'd be on top. I'm normally riding waffles.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a dirty 3.
Okay.
I roll a big 10,
A
and
dirty
then I'll see
3?
what waffles does. Waffles got a dirty 20.
Nice.
Waffles the
So-
only one in our group looking around.
Yeah, he's paying attention. He's on duty.
Waffles is truly the MVP. Waffles is gonna telepathically let you know, Corval, that it looks like Kip's backpack is opening.
Also,
What?
whisper to Kip, close your backpack. Something's going on.
Takes a look at the backpack and sees what's fallen out.
Yeah, so your backpack is open, and it was not open. Does it have any sort of like straps or like buckle on it that would have come undone?
Yeah, it has like shoulder straps and then one strap around the waist.
Yeah. So you go through your stuff. All of your things are still there.
Okay, good. Whew. Can I take one more look as I like rummage around, just like super quick, just to see if anything's amiss?
Yeah. No. Everything is there. All of your stuff is intact.
Okay. Whew.
May I make a, I don't know, investigation check to see if there's maybe like somebody who's invisible?
Yes. You can make a perception check.
That's a nat 20, baby.
Let's
Nice. Something is walking in the grass right here, moving in this direction.
I tackle him. No,
Uh,
actually, I cast Dispel Magic.
Nice.
Interesting. Let me look at Dispel Magic again real quick.
Is he going through my stuff?
Yeah, dude.
Could lose a hand for
Wow.
that.
I think that nat 20 was so fucking well timed. Holy shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
So you cast Dispel Magic on the exact position that you hear the footsteps coming from. Nothing changes and nothing appears.
Ooh.
I
Why'd you
run and I
cast
try
magic?
to tackle them.
What's that, Corval?
I was like, Bard, why are you casting magic?
I go and try to tackle them.
Alright,
Let's go,
everyone
Master.
needs to
Smell
roll for
him out.
initiative.
And as a bonus action, I want
90.
to tell my Mastiff to latch on.
So like bite and hold.
Yes.
Okay.
15 for initiative for Sin.
21 for Lily.
So are we rolling initiative?
Yep.
And 14 for
Nothing
Harvey.
happened.
Harvey got a 14. Sin, what did you get? 21?
15.
I got the 21.
21.
Oh my gosh. What's happening? Do I even know a battle's going on? I'm
You
trying to
see-
just up my
You
backpack.
see Bard tackling something, which would be reason enough to like ready your weapon.
Okay.
I got a
It's
22.
12.
Sorry, 12 for Kip. And Bard, what'd you get?
22.
22. Corval?
19, and Waffles got a big 8.
All right.
The Mastiff got a holy shit, dirty 20.
Well, they'll go on your turn.
Oh yeah.
Right. Rocky got a 17. Cool.
Three full-grown dragons show up in front of us.
Invisible.
that are
I
all
tried to
invisible.
rob you, in fact.
Okay. So-
Bard
The
literally
golden
just
dragon you put in
attacked
front
the
of me.
tail of one of them.
Nothing happened when I cast Dispel Magic.
Yep.
I didn't even roll for it.
Are we all here? Do we all
Yeah,
roll
I'm
for initiative?
I'm lining up my combat sheet thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Combat sheet. How many? But okay.
Okay. Bard, you're first, and you're essentially going to try to grapple this thing that's making footstep sounds.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll a strength check.
Can the Mastiff help me?
Yes, the Mastiff can give you advantage on your grapple.
Great. 'Cause I have -1. That's an 11.
All right. You fly through the air, landing on your face, taking 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
full send.
And then I'll be like, there's somebody here.
Looks around.
Uh,
What? What?
Lily, it is your turn.
Can I cast Spike Ground?
By the way, what's your
Oh, do I know where it is?
passive perception, Lily?
What? How do you do passive perception?
Uh,
I've been
10
asked this
plus-
before.
You act as though you rolled a 10, essentially.
Yeah.
10 plus
Yeah.
your wisdom.
Oh, so 14, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you would know where it is.
Okay.
Currently,
Yeah, I want to
currently,
cast Spike Ground.
it is right here in front of Bard. You're casting Spike Ground.
Yeah. Which is the 20-foot square radius. When a
Ow.
creature moves into it or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage every 5 feet it travels. As any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a Wisdom Perception check against your spell save DC. So any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast, they have to check before entering. Oh, okay, that's yeah. Anyway, I
Does
don't
it
think
come
he
out
submit-
from you?
Well, it's weird that it doesn't seem like there's any check they have to make for when it lands on them.
Hmm.
But would it be technically moving into it if I cast it on them?
Yeah, I'd consider that. Yeah. So what's the check?
There's no check for that.
Well, what's the like? If they move into it, what's the check they have to make?
That is a Wisdom check against
Okay, wait.
a 17.
Hold on, let me read the. This
Massive
is
subset
Spike
is-
Ground.
It's a Perception check against a 17 against my spell save.
Oh, okay, so that's just to see if they actually know that it's difficult terrain now. That's going to be a dirty 20.
Oh, that's fine, I guess. But he still can't move in it.
They can, but it's difficult terrain, so it affects their movement speed, and they'll be taking damage.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Corval, it's your turn, and what's your passive perception?
Not good. It's 12.
Yeah, you have no idea where it is.
No. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic as an action.
Okay.
I don't see if there's any magical auras going on with all the tackling and spell casting.
Let me see if it would, what it would tell you based on this. Okay. There is a summoned creature in the area, and it is an elemental.
Oh.
What?
Okay. What?
Does anyone speak elemental?
No.
We have
No.
a thing here.
No.
I'll instruct Waffles to approach the edge of like the jagged ground and just get ready for whatever's there.
Yeah, so Waffles will move on their turn.
Yeah.
It is Rocky's turn, and he's like, guys, what's going on? I don't see anything." And otherwise, he's not going to do anything. Sin, it's your turn. What's your passive perception?
Mine is 11, the Weasel's is 13, and then the rest is 10 and 11.
None of you know where it is.
Fuck.
Wow, I really just barely made it, huh?
Yup.
I guess, can I try to do like a perception to see if I can tell where it's coming from?
Yeah, you can roll a perception check for it.
Okay. Nope, that's a 12. I would like to walk up to the corner of where Bard is, I guess.
This
Like
corner
just,
here?
Yeah, just below Bard. And I will try. Can I try to like non-lethal swing the flat of my blade around the area and do a tripping attack?
Yes, with disadvantage.
Okay. This dice. Okay. With disadvantage. Fuck. That is an 11.
Gotta have the right dice.
An 11 misses.
I'll go for my next attack. Fuck it.
So you're just swinging your sword in the air
Yeah,
wildly.
I'm swinging, just trying, not trying to do damage, but just trying to trip whatever is there if I
Yep.
can.
It's like the
that's a
classic
12.
kid with the blindfold trying to like hit his friends or something.
Yeah.
It's a 12.
Nice.
Keep rolling like a 15 and then a 2 and then like a 17 and a 4. Perfect.
Harvey's turn.
Hmm?
It's Harvey's turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. I don't even know what he can do. Does his passive perception is not going to be enough to know where it is? So can he do a perception check?
Yep.
That is a 20. Perception is wisdom, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a dirty 20.
Yep. So it is in the square right in front of Bard still.
Oh, okay. And I guess he'll cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on it.
Okay. What's the save?
It is a, oh God, I think it's just a 13. Yeah, it's a 13.
Constitution.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. 13.
No, you.
Wow.
Wow.
What is his passive perception though?
His passive perception is 11.
Okay. All right. It is the invisible thing's turn now.
So,
Yeah,
I have a question about dispel magic.
Yes.
So, if it's a conjured elemental,
Yes.
and dispel magic would spell it if I made a high enough save.
So my interpretation of it is kind of the same as the anti-magic cone and the animals from the bag of tricks. The action of summoning them was the magical part. Once it exists naturally.
Okay. But it exists naturally in an
So it's
invisible state.
tangible.
Oh, is it like an unseen servant or something?
Sure.
It's an unseen
go with that.
robber, is what it is.
All right. The invisible thing is going to go for a multi-attack, and this is just going to be a melee attack on you, Bard. It's going to basically just try to like bash you twice.
First one at disadvantage.
What's that?
Do the first one at disadvantage with my protection reaction.
Okay.
Thank you.
That is double 2s, so that's going to be a miss.
Yeah.
And second attack. It's a 15 to hit.
My AC is 15.
All right, so that. Wait, does that hit? My brain's like.
Yeah, you hit the AC.
Yeah. Okay.
Meets beats.
All right. That's going to be for 10 damage, Bard.
Note to self,
Right.
always use my reaction on the second attack.
All right. It is Kip's turn. What's your passive
Okay.
perception?
12.
Yep, you don't know where it is.
So honestly, I feel like Kip, now that his backpack is now unzipped, he's gonna try and like go around the corner right next to the tree, being like, "Wait, is he trying to steal something?" And like rifles through it, and then tries and zips it up super quick and like put it super securely on his back with like the rope around the waist cinched super tight and been like in like a protective mode.
Okay.
And then he's probably just gonna wait there, huffing a little bit, being like, "Wait, what's going on?" And peek around, seeing if he can see anything on the right side of the tree.
You can roll a perception check.
Okay. That's a 10.
Yeah, you don't see or hear anything that would indicate where this thing is.
Cool.
Uh,
So yeah, that's it.
it is
Just hiding.
It is Waffle's turn.
Okay, so Waffles is going to run along the top part of the spike growth. It's going to be 2 more squares to the right. and he'll just get in like guarding, holding his action. That if he even sniffs movement, he's gonna attack it.
Okay, what's Waffles' passive perception?
11.
Fun.
He got very lucky on his last thing.
Awesome. Back to the top of initiative. Bard, it is your turn. And on this creature's turn, you would have heard it move over into this position here.
Wait, so did it take any damage while it moved?
It would have actually, yeah. That would be 2 squares of movement, so
4d4?
it's a couple of d4, yeah.
Wow. 8. I lost my D4. 11. 12.
12. All right. It made no like audible vocal sounds while that damage was inflicted. The only thing you heard was what sounded like wind rustling through the thorny vines that had erupted from the ground.
What is that thing?
Okay.
Okay, so
It's your turn, Bard, and it is
I'll
here.
point it out to everybody. I'll be like, it's right next to Kip. And I'm going to
What?
cast suggestion.
Okay.
And I am going to say, stop and reveal yourself. And drop anything you're holding.
Sounds a little bit complicated for a suggestion. We'll go with stop and
limited,
reveal yourself.
You suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or 2.
Okay. So stop, reveal yourself, and drop anything you have.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's a wisdom saving throw
All right.
of 16.
An 18 beats it.
This thing
Right.
is very wise.
That is.
And I'm going to bonus action tell my mastiff to run at it, and okay, and then let's really hope that this hits.
So it's going for an attack.
A bite
Alright.
attack. Okay, that's going to be a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that'll be 3 damage, and the creature must make a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Unfortunately, this creature is immune to being prone.
Oh no, this thing's a nightmare.
What?
That was 3
Really
damage.
Unfortunate.
All right. Lily, it's your turn.
Okay, passive perception 14, so do I
Yeah.
know where it is?
You know where it is, and it is in the same position.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
won't
cast-
you won't have disadvantage on your attacks.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Bless.
Thank you.
What
Solving
color?
one problem at a time. Purple.
All right.
It's a
Nice.
20-foot radius, so anything in that 20-foot radius also glows.
Mm-hmm. So a fuzzy, sort of amorphous form of a humanoid figure appears, glowing in purple.
Does it look like they're holding anything?
Nope.
Can I say hello?
You can, yes.
I would. Okay, I just want to walk up to it and say hello.
There's no response.
Okay, it was worth a shot. I guess I'm gonna jab at it with my Quick Wings Ivy.
Okay.
Oh, Oh wait, no, I can't. Fairy Fire is not a cantrip. It is an action. Whoops.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. That's good.
So that's your turn then?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to be back on this square then?
Yeah, take me away.
Corval, it's your turn.
Okay, so now that I see it, I'm hopping off Waffles to the left, and I'm going to spend my movement. I think if I can get 6, go a diagonal left, and then start working downwards. I should get to it within 6.
Yeah, you can get there.
Okay. I don't know what you are, but I hate you. I'm going to use my Oath of Enmity on it for advantage.
I don't know what you are, but I hate you.
Yeah, you've been very inconvenient on this trip. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Is this evil by chance?
Nope.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna give it a level 2 smite.
All right.
19.
19 damage. Nice.
Wow.
And then I will. This is my first hit. I'm feeling really good about my flourish. I'm gonna do a flourish attack on it.
Nice.
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
I will give it a level 1 smite.
All right.
Wow, 20.
20 damage.
Rolled really well on that.
Nice. So you can see
strong.
when your sword passes through it, this is an air elemental. You don't feel any resistance on the blade or anything, but you can see a face sort of emerge from the amorphous form, making a very pained expression every time you strike it. No sound comes from it.
Yep, I just stare at it in its dead eyes. And I'm gonna wave Waffles over, telling him it's over here.
It is Rocky's turn, and he's gonna see this figure appearing in Lily's fairy fire. He's gonna be like, what the heck is that? Is that wait? Was that what I was before you guys put me in the armor?
No.
And
Were you
otherwise-
invisible?
Otherwise, he's not gonna
No.
do anything.
No, Rocky. You're more than this.
Oh, okay. It just I don't know. This is what I think about when I think of a soul. Sin, it's your turn.
I'll move down 1 and then down diagonally left 2, and then the Badger will move all the way down in between the Mastiff and Kip, and we're both gonna go for attacks. And the
Nice.
Badger has multi-attack.
All right.
For me, I'll do first attack. That is a 25.
That hits.
I am not raging. So that is 10 damage.
So now that you're close to it, for the first time, you see the pained expression sort of bulge out of the head of this thing when you strike it.
Why would you try to steal from us? And then I go for my second attack.
All right.
No, that's an 11.
11 misses.
Then the multi-attack from the Badger. I doubt either a hit. That's a 9 for the bite and a 10 for the claw.
Yeah, both miss.
Yeah.
The badger's just very confused by this glowing, ghostly thing in front of it.
Get your head in the game, Badger.
It is Harvey's turn now.
Okay, well, I think Harvey's just gonna go for a rapier attack.
I can barely hear you there.
Oh. Really? Is that better?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna go for a rapier attack
Okay.
on.
So he'll move up
Hey.
diagonally to be in range and then strike.
Yeah.
This poor thing is just surrounded immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a nice roll. Okay. So 18, 19, 20, 21. That's gonna be it's proficiency too. So 24 to hit.
24 hits, yeah.
For a whole 2 damage.
2 whole damage.
2 whole
Nice.
Shout out to the 2
Nice.
Harvey's the real damage dealer.
I know.
It
I
really
know.
is.
Super
That's a
spicy.
Lily, how long does Fairy Fire last? And is
It lasts for, I think, a minute.
Okay.
Let me double check. Yeah, up to a minute.
It is this thing's turn again. It's going to pass through Sin and appear behind Kip.
Oh
and,
no.
Kip is going to try to rip your backpack off. Make a strength check.
Just check.
Oh,
It didn't
maybe I'm
provoke when
good
it
at
moved,
these.
right?
I would like to cutting words. The
Hold on.
That's a 13.
It would have provoked, yeah.
Because that's a lot of attacks coming its way.
Yep. So Harvey, Corval, the Badger, and the Mastiff all have attacks of opportunity.
Oh
And
my
it's just
gosh.
one attack, right? They don't do their multi-attacks or anything?
Yeah, just 1 attack.
That's 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
12
I'll
to
give it
hit.
another level 1 smite.
Uh-huh.
You got a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Oh, jeez. 22?
Damn.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, my DH are on
Murder.
fire right now.
No kidding.
Nice.
I
Someone
know that
actually
it's-
deals damage in this
It is
party.
still standing. Harvey's turn for an attack.
Wait, what? Didn't he
Har-
just attack?
He gets an attack of opportunity. The
Oh.
Yeah, it moved away from him.
Okay, so I'll go in for another
So
right
it's
here.
the Mastiff?
Yeah.
That's a nat 20. Okay.
Let's
Okay,
go.
double damage.
Harvey.
That's double damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that mean I roll twice or it just gets double?
You double what you roll.
So it's 4.
Oh, Harvey.
The 2 crew again.
Nice.
Plus his, whatever he adds to it.
Oh man.
Bard, what
the
did your
Mastiff
Mastiff get?
got. The Mastiff got a 21.
That hits.
That's 2 damage, and I know it's not my turn, but can I roll maybe an insight check? See if that is Jay or somebody on a different plane or something.
Yes, you can roll that insight check.
What?
That's going to be a 20. 23.
Cool. So you are fairly confident that this being was summoned from another plane, but it is not a disembodied soul or anything like Jay.
Okay.
Did the Badger go yet?
Yeah, it rolled a
Okay.
12 to hit.
Sweet. Kip, strength check to hold onto your bag.
That is,
Oh man.
does what the, what is it? What the air elemental is doing count as an attack?
On Kip?
Yes.
It's an action, it's not an attack.
Okay, dang. I wanted to try to use my
I would
protection,
like
but I
to, cutting words, whatever roll it's making right now.
As a reaction, sure.
And that's a 1, so
Oh.
minus 1.
So it'd take 1 off the roll.
Yeah.
Alright, Kip, what was your strength check?
It was a 9.
Ooh. So a 14's gonna beat it.
Okay, so can I pull a shenanigan, and can I use my reaction to twist fate as part of my wild magic?
So it's ripped your backpack clean off your back, tore the straps. It's holding onto it now, and it is your turn.
Oh shoot. Crap. In that case, Kip's just gonna frantically grab at it, and if he doesn't do it as a reaction, can I twist fate and try it again?
So is Twist Fate only a reaction?
Yeah, it is only a reaction. It's part of my wild magic. It literally like warps time for a short while and like lets me redo whatever I did. But then it
Okay.
opens wild magic, unfortunately.
You can cast it as a reaction to him taking the bag, so it's in effect on the start of your turn.
Okay. That is a 24.
That will beat a 5. So you rip the bag right back out of its hands.
We're just watching tug of war right now.
Pretty much.
Kip, why is this thing trying to rob you?
I know. I rip it back, completely wide-eyed, like clutching it to my face, and I'm just like shaking my head, like no, 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 and I try and like beeline it backwards and see if I can like get as far away from it as I can, like trying to bowl through everyone.
Yeah. So you step over a giant badger and push the mastiff out of your way while you're backing up.
Heck yeah.
You
So I'm
can
gonna go
about
at
Bard.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I hide behind Bard by chance?
Sure.
Okay. I'm like, kill it, kill it, kill it! Like grabbing, like trying to put the horrible straps, because I'm assuming they're broken, right?
Yeah, all the shoulder straps and the stomach strap are all torn.
Gosh
Goodness
darn it.
gracious,
Like,
what do you have in there?
Kid's like, oh man, I really worked hard on these.
The condom is on your hip, right?
No, it's safe. It's safe in my backpack, and like, Kid pats it.
Is it in
Ripped
the
it away.
backpack?
Yeah, I ripped it away.
Oh, okay. Can I? Okay, very interesting.
And like Kip grabs it and tries and like create some type of knots in it so he can put it back on his shoulders. He tries to tie it together.
It is Waffle's turn.
So Waffles sees Kip trying to retreat. It's gonna run by, grab him, and sprint away.
Oh yeah.
Kip happily like jumps on.
That's 60 feet of movement on its turn.
So that would have been 10 feet to get there.
So then 50 feet up.
All right.
Just grabbing him and running like a little child.
Kip goes limp like a rag doll for
And
Sweet.
you just hear growling, like very protective growling.
Yeah. And Kip, you're in Waffles' mouth. You're picked up by your collar.
perfect.
Sweet. Bard, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast I'm just gonna I'm gonna walk up to it and I'm gonna try to move out of no, I'll just stab it with my rapier.
All right.
Um, 14.
14 hits.
All right. Six damage.
Ooh.
And then my
So- You
doggy.
you jab your rapier into it, and as you do, you see the pained expression emerge from the face again, and it slowly starts, like its whole form starts to contort like it's being twisted, and it continues until it's spiraling around your rapier. It picks up speed until it's just basically a tornado on the end of your rapier that then dispels, sending a breeze through the trees. And this creature is no more.
We did it!
Jesus Christ, what is after you, Kip? What do you have in that bag?
Does Kip hear this at all?
Yeah, you'd be close enough to hear Sin probably
Okay.
shouting at you.
So Kip is, or I'm just being dragged by Waffles.
You're not being dragged. You're off the ground in Waffles' mouth by your collar.
Oh.
And Waffles is looking at you, like looking intently, trying to figure out what you
Bet.
want.
Bet it's that freaking skull.
What are you talking about? Oh, you mean the skull I stole?
Yeah, that we had that whole argument about.
Well, he could have been going for Jay. He could have been going for the soul. I got a lot of goodies in here. I'm just saying. I don't know if he was going after the skull. That's. You think so?
Can I
I don't know.
walk up
You
to?
tell me.
Can I walk up to Lily and reach my hand into the cloak and see if I can grab the other crystal skull that's in there?
Yes. So you reach in and you feel the cool, smooth surface of the skull and pull it out.
Okay. I would assume that if they knew where that one is, they would know where this one is and it would already be gone, right?
Well, that one was much better hidden. The one you're holding, Sin.
I guess, yeah. I wish it was still here so we could have brought it out in front of it, if that's what it actually wanted. I'll just put the skull back and be like, either way, we probably just need to really stay on guard from now on, whenever we're moving.
Yeah, no kidding. Do you think they might have been going for Jay, though?
I don't know what summons elementals that would be interested in your possessions.
Purple, did you cast Detect Magic?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I detected that it was an elemental of some kind.
Okay. Does anybody have a spell to, like, locate a spell caster in our area?
If you can describe a possession, I can locate the possession.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Very strange indeed.
So, it was an elemental, you say?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen or heard of an elemental before.
Well, you're about to be robbed by one, which I've never heard of.
Yeah, and, like, I mean, could they be going for a soul? Is that possible? What would they want with a soul?
What would they want from anything in your possession? I mean,
Well, I mean, this
apparently
glowing
souls
soul.
are pretty high in value here, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Fair enough. A missing soul.
Or just a soul for power. I mean, we don't know.
You think there's people then that would be going for, like, the cubes? In whatever realm that he was from?
I mean, that could have been sent by Dumbledore himself, as far as we know.
That's true. That's true. I sure hope not.
Same.
I don't think he's very subtle. I think if he wanted to let us know something, he would give a grand display of it.
Yeah. Or maybe he thinks we're small beans.
True. Maybe he underestimates us.
I don't know. Certainly does in my dreams.
You should stop dreaming of purple wizards.
Yeah, I think I kind of want to get this this curse out of me.
It's not good
You're
for your health,
telling me.
Mark.
Well, we wanna like investigate or just keep moving?
I want to get out of here.
I don't think there's probably not much
Okay.
to investigate, but
We gotta visit our friend, but the problem is we have business in Neverhelm, right? If you want to get cured and have Kip get his possession, his robes.
Yeah, well, we could just go to. How far is crossing from here?
From here, it's a ways.
Is it farther than Neverhelm?
So if you went through the wilderness, it would be just a little bit further than getting back to Duststone Steeple. It's actually pretty close to Duststone Steeple. It's down by the coast, left of Neverhelm. If you took the roads, it would take you a day going through Neverhelm. The wilderness would take you 2 days.
How far away from the eye is it? The wizard where Open is and us.
You guys are really close to Sanchee. You'd be about 2 more hours of walking.
Okay. Well, I mean, let's definitely finish this, and then maybe decide on which way to go. After.
As long as I don't have to wear these shredded potato sacks anymore.
Wait,
So-
don't you have something else on now?
Crossing is down
I-
here.
Oh, you're right. I have shredded traveler's clothes that are too
Yeah.
big now.
Right.
Much better.
I just realized that I have some fine clothes if you want them.
You just realized that?
Is like a blouse or something? Like is Kip gonna be wearing something really fancy?
Excuse me?
Yeah, no, they're like noble attire.
So
They
you mean
prob-
I didn't have to travel in these shredded garbs?
They probably have the
That was so cute.
they'd have the High Garden emblem on them too, wouldn't they?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So they'd have a triangular design on the chest with a rose emblem.
Oh, no, wait. Okay, so I have one pair of like my original High Garden clothes, and then I have another pair that I picked up at some like dungeon on the way. Of just don't remember.
Oh, you probably got those from Barthen.
Yeah.
He's like the only other person I have that sells clothes.
Would they fit by chance? Could I make them fit?
Well, we're probably not the same size, but you're welcome to wear them.
Kip like tries them on.
Yeah, they'd be a little bit like, I think long on you because I think Bard is taller than you. And
Tall as
that's
Kip.
cool. Yeah, I'm 5'11".
You're far taller than I am.
okay, then they're tiny on you.
Oh no, it's either too big or too small.
Yep. In that case, Kip's gonna be like, "Wow, Bard, thanks for the offer, but maybe these can be your clothes, okay? I can last for a little while longer."
You do notice they
Yeah.
hug your calves really well.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I'll take the pants. Yeah, just the pants then.
And the bottom of the pants stops about like mid calf, because they're just a little too short on you.
All this
Very
walking is really
fashionable.
good. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'll just take the pants. You can have the shirt, okay?
All right.
Nice. So, are we? Can I disguise self and figure out how to like get into Neverhelm? Is there like an entrance I
So
could go through?
there are a couple of gates to Neverhelm, but I think we're just visiting the wizard first because you guys were like almost there.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna say hi to Sanchee.
Yeah.
I love that you got his name from Ogun and not him.
Yeah, that's what when we were talking to him about him, I was like, what do we even call him? Do we even get a name? And then he goes, oh, you met my friend Sanchee. And I was like, yeah, we've never heard that.
I think he purposefully didn't tell us.
Yeah.
Well, that's how we're gonna, talk to him and say hi, Sanchee. We're gonna freak him out a little bit.
Perfect.
You guys never asked. I made a very, very specific note of it.
Funny. We don't care about your names. We just need the info.
Look, wizards are identified by color of attire. Everyone knows that.
Wizards and gnomes are by color. We all know it.
In this world, they are.
You're just yellow
Efi
wizard.
is the only blue gnome we will ever meet.
Yeah, probably.
True.
Efi.
I think Pith has blue hair.
Yeah, female. One of each. Or actually,
Noah's
one of
Ark
whatever.
for colors.
Yeah, where in the world did Efi come from? Is there like a traveling band of these woman gnomes or something?
She hails
Is it-
from Gnomewell.
Oh, that's right,
Which-
Gnomewell.
Yes, which is a gender diverse gnome settlement.
Right. Kip assumes everything's like gnome guard. but
Yeah.
Gnome guard's a very weird exception.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Maybe they can explain it to you, Kip.
One day, I hope.
You're older.
So, who is approaching first?
Lily, do you want to take the lead on this?
I'll be right
Okay,
behind.
I'll go in.
So you enter the structure and you see the remnants untouched of the camp that you guys left last time here.
Okay. Wait,
you
do
still-
I?
You
Oh,
hear the subtle whirring and clanking of the machine upstairs still.
Okay, I will go up.
Following.
What was his name again?
The wizard.
Yeah, Sanchee. Oh.
I assume everybody's following, yeah.
Everyone who's allowed in, because I know there's like a name barrier.
I wasn't even I was an owl last time I was in here.
Yeah. So almost as if he hasn't moved from last time, he's hunched over his desk with his back turned to you, peering at some notes. Does not acknowledge you guys entering the room.
Okay, I say hello.
Classic.
Hello.
We have something for you.
And what might that be?
Can I try to reach in the cloak and try to pull out the big crystal thingy that we got him?
Yeah, it was a heart-shaped crystal.
Yeah.
It's our token of love to you.
The heck? My token disappeared. Okay, the skull will represent.
Their elemental took it from us.
It took it from my program.
Oh my god.
So you pull out this pretty hefty crystal. It's about the size of your torso, and it weighs a lot. And he turns around and sees it, and he's like, "Oh, well, you've done well now, haven't you?" And he like leans in and looks at it closely, and he's like, yes, very symmetrical. Now, what was it that we agreed on trading again?
I look at Sin,
I look at
and
Corvo.
I don't know.
Assistance dealing with Adrax would be preferable.
Well, I do have some magic items I could offer.
That sounds nice.
Now, most of these will require attunement. I hope that is all right.
Sure.
All right, so he's going to go and pull out several items. The first of which is a golden rapier. The hilt and blade of the sword are golden. And the hilt has like a circular design on it that resembles a clock face written in runes that you don't recognize.
Oh god.
Ooh, birdie.
And he's going to say, this one here is known as Save Point. And
I love it. Oh my gosh.
it allows some slight temporal disturbances to allow making attacks easier to hit. And this stats on this are it deals 1d10 plus 1 piercing damage, and on a missed attack, it allows the user to warp backwards in time a few moments and retry with an improved strike, adding a d6 to the roll. Save point has a maximum of 3 retry charges and regains 1d4 charges on critical strikes and killing blows.
Nice.
Wait,
Oh.
so none of us remember why we
You
did
wanted-
this?
There was something.
You guys
It was-
wanted magic items.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that-
okay.
We wanted magic items.
Is
that it?
So
All
who wants save point?
Can we know them all before we divvy them out?
So boring. He moves
I
on.
mean, like, I wouldn't mind taking save point, you know.
He very
I'm
very like unsentimentally just drops save point on the ground. It plinks a couple of times, and he reaches into his pocket to pull out another item.
Harvey picks it up.
I was about to say, I was like, God, I'm not letting that lay on the ground.
He pulls out a tiny silver ring. And the ring has a carving of a small monkey on it with its hands over its mouth.
Oh, me.
And he says, sometimes the wounds we inflict are not physical, but with our words, yes? This is the ring of undue speech. Once per long rest, you can choose to erase the words you have spoken from the fabric of time, wiping them from the minds of anyone who may have heard, effectively making it so you never spoke. This will only work for the previous 10 words you've said prior to activating the ring, and does not work to undo spells that were cast verbally. If the words you erased took any magical effect, that effect persists.
Okay.
Kip's
I am-
eyes bulges
Not
out
me.
of his
Not
freaking
me.
scalp.
My hands up.
Yep.
Anybody want this one?
I'll take it.
I assume a lot of people want that one.
Yeah, how much are you selling that for, Yellow Wizard Man?
Apparently a large azurite crystal.
Well, I mean, you could probably use some gold to buy all this equipment,
Sin
it doesn't
will
look
walk
cheap.
forward and grab it.
So Sin took the ring of undo speech?
Yeah.
Cool. He reaches into his other pocket and pulls out another ring. This one is gold and has just a very simple ruby set in it. This is the Ring of Foresight and Hindsight. The wearer of this ring can activate its power to be able to peer forwards and backwards into the sands of time to help inform their present moment. The wearer gains advantage on all insight checks and history checks and rerolls ones for these checks. The ability lasts for 1 hour and recharges after a long rest.
It's pretty cool.
He holds it out to you guys, seeing who wants to take it.
I'll take it. I put my hand up.
All right, so he gives the ring to you. Next, he bends down under the desk and pulls out a pair of boots. These appear to be very simple, like mid-shin boots. They're made of leather. They have a single strap that has a worn metal buckle on it. They look like they've seen some years of use as well. These are the Boots of Evasion, and once per long rest, you can choose to automatically succeed at a failed Dex saving throw. The boots instantly access a matrix of alternate timelines and select one with an identical version of you that succeeded, swapping your positions.
Holy smokes.
Wow.
This is insane. Yeah, I'll take those.
Who's got the worst decks?
That's on me.
Mine's pretty garbage, but yeah,
Well, it's
Mine's pretty
disadvantage
bad,
on
but
both
it's
decks, though.
okay.
on stealth checks,
On
I have
stealth checks,
straight up
yeah.
0 on dex checks.
Yeah, I got one.
So who's taking the boots?
If Kip wants them, Kip can have them.
Okay.
Yeah, Kip
Okay.
eyeballs those hungrily.
While Kip grabs the boots, I'll hand the ring to Bard.
Which
Uh,
ring?
You can say 10 words and erase them, or the last 10 words you say are erased
Oh.
if you use it.
Yeah, I'll send the
I'm so
I'll send the
curious
verbiage
as
to
to what-
everyone.
Haven't made a choice. I'm still eyeing that rapier.
Save point's pretty sweet.
I feel like
He pulls out one more item. This one is a knit scarf. On one side of the scarf, it's knit orange and red, and it looks like flames. And this transitions into a like blue and white color on the opposite end of the scarf, resembling ice. This is the Scarf of Comfort. And this knit scarf was stored in a toasty warm cabin with tea brewing over a crackling fire, as well as kept in an icy glacier cave as crisp as the cool side of your pillow. You can
Wow.
adjust the temperature of the scarf at will, temporarily shifting it back to the time when it was warm or cold. You suffer one less level of exhaustion due to harsh climate while wearing it.
Ooh.
This would go perfect with the boots.
Wow.
Scarf and the boots. It's a perfect combo.
Yes, I-
Wait,
Grab the scarf.
Bard's taking the scarf.
Bart, if you don't mind,
Um,
I could use that ring.
Oh, no.
I
The Scarf of Comfort is the only one that does not require attunement.
are we like? Is this the final deciding thing
Yeah.
here?
I
Yep,
think so.
those are the items.
Oh, I mean in terms of like who gets what.
No, you guys can divvy them up how you see
Yeah.
fit.
We
Okay.
haven't attuned to anything yet, so.
I'm attuned to 2 things.
So-
Ooh.
Who's gonna end up with save point? I'll start dishing out the verbiage of these items.
I mean, I've already got Quick with
Um,
Ivy, so I feel bad taking another rapier.
Does anybody else attached to the ring?
I have use for that ring if you have other things you like.
Yeah, I'll grab the quick point.
Cool. All right. So Bard picks up Save Point, the rapier. Corval, you're taking the Ring of Undue Speech.
Yes, and if you can provide me a description of it, because
Yep.
with these type of things, wording is very valuable.
Yep.
And as I grab the ring, I subconsciously reach for the Lord's key that I'm wearing.
Sure. Who wants the Ring of Foresight and Hindsight?
Oh, that was me.
Okay.
Unless anybody else is like dying for it. I don't know. I feel like it kind of fits into my psychic nature. I can speak to the dead, and now I have like hindsight and foresight.
Wait, what did you just get, Lily?
The ring of ring of hindsight.
The
And
Ring of
foresight.
Hindsight?
Yeah.
And foresight.
That
Yeah.
actually jogs Kip's memory, and he starts rifling through his bag, and he's like, I wonder if they're the same things as these. And he pulls out the spectacles of hindsight
Aha.
that Kip got way back in level 2, 1.
Session
Wait.
0.
You haven't
Oh,
been using
session
those?
0.
No. They're so
Music.
good too.
We haven't been
Yeah,
using
I
what?
know. And
What's wrong with you?
If you're not going to
I
use them,
totally
I'll
forgot I
take
had them until now. I'm like, wait, hindsight. Hindsight sounds familiar, and sure enough, it's
Okay.
in my inventory. It's the very first thing I wrote down.
The Spectacles of Hindsight. The Spectacles of Hindsight will inform you of missed treasure and missed sections of like dungeons and stuff within the last 24 hours.
Oh my
I
god.
will use that if
What?
you don't.
They're just spectacles. I had these things forever.
Alright, yeah, well, if you're not gonna wear them.
Well, I mean, do you know what they do?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, if you want them.
Do you?
Please.
Nope. Yeah, Kip literally just like tosses you the glasses, like flicks them up.
Oh my god.
It's like, here you go. Boop.
Do you have to attune to these?
I don't know,
Uh,
they're just glasses.
No, you don't actually.
Oh my
I'll
god.
send you this verbiage as well.
Like, put them on top, like over the helm of encouragement.
I forgot you had that. Have you ever watched it yet?
No, it's still dirty.
Oh, gross!
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Just got
That's
used
so
to it.
gross.
We all just got used to it. We don't even notice it's there.
Yeah, it's just...
I grew up with waffles, so like the dog smells don't even bother me.
Okay. There are the Spectacles of Hindsight, Bard.
Oh my god, I can't believe you just gave those to me. Holy shit.
They're useless glasses.
Who's taking the Boots of Evasion?
That was gonna be Kip, right?
Yeah, that is for sure going with my robe. Is it what color are they by chance?
They're brown leather.
Okay, cool. We're good.
Great. Do they like meet the pants?
They're mid-shin,
calf?
so yeah.
Oh, amazing. Now it looks like you're almost wearing full pants.
There's like a very
Almost.
thin strip of bear skin where they connect.
Ah, so close. It's
and
all the
then-
fashion I hear in Neverhelm.
Sin, that leaves you the Scarf of Comfort.
Thought Bard was taking
think
that, or I can take
Bard
it,
took-
but
Bard took Save Point.
Are you feeling attached to something?
no. I'll take it. It'll help in when we go into the like winter because I don't have any armor.
Or desert, I
yeah,
assume.
or desert. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or volcanic areas.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Boom. Well,
Can't
it
believe I
appears that
had
our
those
business
glasses
is
in there for
completed.
so long.
I know.
I totally forgot about them.
Think about how much more money and treasure we would have
Oh, so
if
much.
we're being used.
So many's.
You going?
So where are you gonna go now?
Oh man. Well, as long as we can get my robe that matches these boots, I'm good.
So that's never home.
Yeah, I can disguise self and get in there.
Can I grab the owl bear little figurine
Yeah.
and ask if you are you able to mend eggs of holding, or I mean bags of tricks?
No, I'm not. Seems like something perhaps a higher level druid might be capable of doing for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you know any?
I do not know.
Is there anything else that would be of use to you?
No, now that I have my azurite crystal, I can finish the work on my machine. And if there's no other business we must tend to, I would like to get back to my work.
Is there a way to get in contact with you?
No.
Okay.
Somebody
it's the
say his
honesty
name.
we approach.
His name again.
Sanchee.
Oaken says hi, I guess.
Oh, you know Oaken.
Yeah.
Good Titan, friendly giant. I'm a fan of Oaken.
He's a real good guy.
Yes. In my younger years, when I was not so reclusive and protective of myself, we enjoyed many nights playing cards.
Want to play some cards right now?
Sure.
Just a quick game.
Do you have a deck?
I do. I do. You want to bet? Want to bet something? Can I like roll a persuasion check?
Sure.
It's not a game of poker. Alrighty.
All of a sudden, the yellow wizard just becomes this gambling addict, gambling away all of his possessions.
I wasn't playing
But you
cards
know
in a
I'm
while.
a gambling addict. Okay, that's gonna be a 22.
What modifier are you using?
Persuasion.
Oh,
so that
was your persuasion check. Yeah. Okay.
That was my
Sorry.
persuasion. Yeah. To have like a card game with bets.
Yeah. He'll pull out 10 gold pieces and kind of jangle them around in his hand.
Oh, I was thinking something a little bit more valuable.
He pulls out 20 gold pieces.
No, like not money.
Well, you've cleaned me out of my magic items.
Can I look around the room to see if there's anything of interest that I could
You know, to gamble for his
swindle
revenge.
him out of?
You can roll a perception check, yeah.
Alright.
I'll whisper to
that
Sin.
is
You need here.
What was that, Corval?
I'll whisper to Sin, like if there's any like mechanical stuff that'd be useful.
18.
So, looking around the
Get taken
room.
all schematic.
What was that, Sin?
I was just responding to Corporal, and I think I've taken the schematics of the big thing, of like his time machine. That's really the only like mechanical thing.
Yeah, so Bard, you look around the room. You see on his desk here, there's like a small planetarium that looks identical to the one in the Eldest Witness layer. It's just a little bit smaller. There's his toolbox. He has some notes on that table. There's a couple of little like knickknacks, like springs and little pieces of metal parts. Behind Corval, there is a shelf that
books.
actually has 5 unmarked boxes on it. You don't know what's in these boxes.
Are there any like spell books on the shelf? in
not
the
that
other
you can-
room that I would remember?
You remember seeing a couple of scrolls, but he didn't have a bookshelf.
How about one of those scrolls or one of those boxes? A little mystery surprise.
He'll point to the boxes and be like, very well. A gamble within a gamble. I like it.
All right.
Pick a box. No peeking.
What do the boxes look like?
So on the top shelf, there's a rather large box and a small box. And the second shelf down, there's 3 medium-sized boxes sitting left, middle, and right.
Are they all like what are they made of?
They are closed and they're made out of a weird kind of papery material.
I'm gonna walk downstairs, out of line of sight, and cast Detect Magic.
Sure.
Oh my god. I'm
Looking
gonna
straight upward.
I'm gonna maybe like notice that and really look like I'm thinking. And then I'm gonna say, can I decide after I win which one to take?
That's so boring.
Okay. I stall for a few more seconds.
Sure. Give me a sec to message Corval for his Detect Magic.
Yeah.
Love it. You're just gambling some crazy wizard, a time wizard.
Very hard
Gamble
to
you all
do.
yourself.
And I will reach into my bag and grab out 3 azurite crystals I stole
these
from
the-
Dumbledore.
From his desk?
Yeah, and I'm gonna say I stole these straight from Dumbledore's office.
Ooh.
Which I don't know if that's valuable to you, but at least it's a keepsake.
Yes, indeed. Anything that spites that bastard I'm into.
That's what I was thinking.
So, are the crystals for one of the boxes, then?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Which box are you gonna go for? Big box, small box, or left, middle, or right, medium box?
Okay, so for the things I was detecting, did I detect anything in the area of the boxes?
No.
Okay, I'll just go up and just give Bard a shrug.
Okay. I'll say medium box. Medium box on the left.
All right. And we'll do simple, flat dice rolls, best 2 out of 3 for determining the card game.
Wait, so flat rolls, because playing cards are one of my proficiencies.
Oh, nice. What do they fall under?
A tool proficiency.
Okay. So yeah, you can add that to your roll then. So first roll. Sanchee got a 19.
I got a 19 on the die, so that means it's a 21, baby.
Nice.
You cheated just a little bit better.
1 success. And second
There's
roll.
no cheating here. That would be sleight of hand. This is just pure strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Sanchee got an 8.
12.
Yep, that's 2 wins for you, so you get the box.
All right. It was nice doing business with you.
You as
Thank
well.
you so much for your help.
He looks a little bit disappointed, but motions for you to go collect your box.
I hand him one of the crystals anyway.
Oh, what kind people you are.
for somebody who hates him as much as we do.
Nice. So, opening the box, I assume?
I'll wait till we're outside to open it.
Okay. Now, if we're done with our games and our business, I would very much like to get back to my work.
I'll just point to the
All right.
device. You have that under control, right?
I will very shortly, now that I have this crystal.
That's a relief. Thank you.
Anything else anyone else wants to do or say while we're here?
See you later. Or maybe before. Who knows? You're a time wizard.
Yeah, I'll see you about now.
Do that.
All right, are we heading out?
The
you-
Amulet of Hope, do I have to attune to it?
The what?
Amulet of Hope.
I don't think so, but let me double check.
Just want to make sure I'm not attuned to too many things here.
No, you don't have to attune to the Amulet of Hope. How many things are people attuned to? I know Sin is attuned to 2. Lily has the cloak, and Quickling's Ivy.
That's just 2 for me.
I am
This
attuned
ring
to
is my first.
3 things now.
Okay.
Unless the gauntlets
once I
can
get-
attune that we took from the Eldest Witness. I've been wearing them, but I don't know if I can attune to them.
Let me check those real quick.
And
Yeah, you can just wear them, but you can also attune to them. They have
I will
like-
attempt to attune to them, though I'm very nervous about doing so.
Sure. So you sit with them for a few minutes and attempt to connect with them, like mentally and spiritually, and you are successful. These are lightning gauntlets, and they give you resistance to lightning damage. They also add 1d4 of lightning damage to unarmed strikes.
Sounds good.
Nice.
And then I'll just tell everyone down here, if we didn't get in that crystal, that thing was an unstable magical force. It could have gone real badly.
Ooh. Playing with fire.
I'd like to open the box.
All right. So the box is full of like about 2 inches around and 6 inches long copper springs.
I fucking knew it.
I mean,
Din.
springs might be helpful.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
these actually catch your attention.
Yeah, we're gonna need those for the conductors. That's actually gonna
Cool.
be awesome.
I don't know what that is, but I hope you like it.
Oh no, that's
Right, I'll-
actually perfect.
Can I put them in the cloak?
Lily.
Oh, I was muted. Yeah.
Okay.
And the box has 32 of these.
Nice. Do we know how much we need from the schematics?
Not
Right.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, not exactly. Also, they
No.
need steel housing around them in the first place, so this is just the first step of the.
Okay.
Yeah, so Sin, as far as the amounts of the other materials you need, like the adamantine, steel, copper, and all that stuff, you could make say like an insight check on the schematics itself to try to guesstimate how much you'd need. You could also take it to a like professional craftsman, like either Crimson or Pith, and they'd be able to give you accurate numbers on how much stuff you need.
Okay. Could I do a quick investigation just to see if like the 35 we have right now is enough? It was 35, right? 32?
32.
32?
Yeah, you can do an insight check, and this is just to like guess and try to see if it would be enough.
13.
You're pretty sure that this is not going to be enough, but it's really hard for you to gauge how much more you'd actually need.
We're partway there at least, so at least we got
Jeez.
something in the step towards, you know, Jay's machine.
At least we got something.
All right. It's about 6 p.m. now. It is Saturday, the 14th of Snakur. I think we're at a pretty good spot to wrap the session up. It's about 8 o'clock, but I would like to leave a little bit of time for game plan, figure out where you guys are going to be going next and what your next move is.
Well, it seems like Kip needs to go to Neverhelm.
Yeah.
And if we're going there, we might as well have Bard take care of what she needs to. 2 birds and all
Mhm.
that.
I paid good money for that robe.
So, Bard, can you disguise self, or do you have to wait for like another thing?
I can just do invisibility.
Okay.
Kip's offended and is like, you don't trust me to get my own robe?
No, I trust you, but Bard has to go to the chapel, and you can't get blessed for her.
Oh. I thought you were talking about getting the robe.
No, I trust you. You can get your robe.
Okay, good.
I mean-
Kip smiles at this.
It wouldn't hurt to have somebody there with you, right, Kip? You know.
I mean, I've done solo missions before. I'm pretty good at them.
Which solo missions have you done?
I went and grabbed Jay all by myself. Look at him now. I pat my backpack and it kind of jiggles a little bit with the condom.
Oh my god.
How can you argue with that?
Roll persuasion, Kip.
Heck yeah. That's a 18.
Yeah, Kip's pretty persuasive.
Well, very persuasive.
He's feeling pretty confident.
So, there's an objective for you guys, 2 of them in Neverhelm. Bard wants to get rid of her curse, and Kip would like to pick up some robes. Other things on the table are the griffin that you guys saw fly up into this canyon here. The tieflings were heading to Crossing. There's also the Church of Lonsur in Crossing, God of Knowledge.
Where are the Bone Devils?
Oh, is that Doomborough over there?
Okay. Oh yeah.
That could have been a lie.
Yeah, I think that was a lie.
The
Okay.
fact that they were going to Duneborough was the lie.
Yeah.
Oh, so there might still be
the-
bone devils to hunt. Okay.
Yeah. Sweet. What do you guys think of your magic items?
Fantastic.
I hope I don't
Love
forget to
it.
use it.
Stay tuned.
And if I do, I guess I'll use it for hindsight.
I'm the most interested in seeing how the undo speech ring is used.
Yeah.
Oh, I already have like
Yeah.
5 things planned out for it.
I'm
Don't
excited to
worry.
see that.
No, Corval should not have had this ring. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly. Oh, this is gonna be
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't distinguish between enemies and allies as well.
Sure, that's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone just forgets what he says.
Only the last
So
10
does that
words
mean
though.
that the wearer can forget what was said?
No, the wearer remembers.
Okay.
It's essentially like a localized rewind on anybody who personally heard you talk.
And this time element's
that.
cool.
Yeah, they're all time based, and they all recharge with not things that are dawn, because that would be really annoying with time.
Yeah, that actually works perfectly because my wild magic surges, they all have to do with like luck, real time, I guess, if you will, in a sense.
Mhm.
Because I just learned literally like last session, that I can bend fate to my will. So if like I do an action or do like an advantage or like an athletics check, I can re-roll because I can bend luck as a reaction.
Yeah. And that combined with the boots.
I know.
It's really
That's
nice.
perfect.
My favorite thing about the wording of the boots is like, technically, you still fail your save, just in a different timeline, and you get replaced by one that
Yeah.
succeeded.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I'm curious
It's never
as
the
to the
same
like
Kip.
potential
It's never the same.
potential things that could happen because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, does it only swap that for like that sec? Do we just get that Kip forever from another timeline?
So the boots instantly access a matrix of alternate timelines, and it selects one with an identical version of you in all ways except that you succeeded in this moment. And
I see.
it swaps the failed version with the successful version.
That'd be so insane though if it was other things too, and then every time he used
Boy, I
that
missed it.
ability.
It guarantees it.
Yeah, if you fail a dex save, you can just choose to succeed at it.
Oh no, that is terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the straight Rick and Morty episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Because there's like responsible uses for it, and then there's wildly irresponsible uses for it.
Yeah, you set up something where you're also like, you set off the thing that makes the dex save.
Yeah, exactly.
And you gave that to a 15-year-old.
The 15-year-old took it, and the rest of the adult
Fair
party let them.
Touche.
Got a problem with that?
No, we're going to have a problem with it.
No, I feel like your guys' effective level is closer to 10 at this point.
Yeah, we're pretty beefy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is fine by me. I feel like all the cooler monsters are like higher level shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And fighting hobgoblins all day.
Yeah.
That hobgoblin
anything-
fight was pretty fun though.
Running an invisible creature was super interesting.
Yeah. That was something.
I was so excited to use Dispel Magic and so disappointed when it didn't do that. Then
I know.
I'm like waiting for when I can use Dispel Magic and Counterspell, and it'll be like.
Those are
I just
very,
need my
very
moment.
good. Yeah, no, there's, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody in the party has counterspell.
Yeah, I really forgot that bards can just take 2 spells. Like that was
Yep.
really, really nice to find out for College of Lore.
Yeah. All right. Well, it looks like we're heading to Neverhelm again next session.
Yeah.
Yep,
Once again.
here we go.
Would you
Here we
guys-
go.
all of your business is in the North District with the temple and Crimson at the smithy. So would you guys plan to sneak in the same gate, the northern gate that you came in and out of last time? There is...
Is that the
Yeah, so that's the one that would be closest to you guys. Like if you approach the city coming from the north, that would be the gate that you see. There's also a gate on the west side and southern side of the city.
I don't want to see what's in the other parts of the city, but I feel like that's
Gonna do some stealthy exploration.
I want to go to the
Yeah.
library and I want to do that puzzle, and I know that we're not going to, and it's fine.
I know.
The puzzle. Well, funny, I'm just thinking, that city is probably never going to get bubbled because the king is working with Dumbledore with the cubes. He's probably going to, protect himself somehow.
So is Tri
Oh.
But I'm
It's
thinking
a
because
random
it's-
theory.
I feel like it's the same because also it's one of Dumbledore's main places. He has his
Right.
portal there and the chair and everything.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that Dumbledore and Adrax are working together. Oh, that's a big thing.
Wait, so Adrax is an elf.
Yes.
Yeah, the Elf King.
Yeah. But he's just a normal king. He's just accumulating
he-
power.
Well, he's not really a normal king because he's kind of demigodded himself.
Well, I mean, he had to start as an original king. I mean, unless he started as like a demigod and led the elves.
He stole stuff from
Yes. From literal gods. Well,
Yeah.
are they?
It should be
they're
a
not technically
testament to
gods.
his. It should be a testament to his powers, even without the demigod
Fair
status.
enough.
for that.
True that.
Yeah.
And also, that tells Dumbledolf's and the Yellow Wizard's power levels if they're currently in communion. I'm sure he's not going to mess with any low-level creatures. Adrax.
Yeah. Well, so far in Kip and Bard's dreams, there have been like moments where you guys are acknowledged, and it's like clear that Adrax is also able to see you. But for the most part, he kind of ignores you.
Lovely. So he just get a peek in every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Whatever the dwarves were up to, that's the real question. 'Cause, I mean, that's where this whole thing is originating from, right? It's whenever we touch the statues.
Yeah, the dwarven altar, and no one's seen dwarves in a long fucking time. It's rumored that they got so greedy and dug so deep that they ended up in Undraka themselves.
Yeah. Interesting.
I know that speaking Dwarvish is gonna come in handy someday.
Eventually.
One day.
It's like learning ancient Egyptian, then you like find the Stargate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, it's funny. Dude, I love that show. That was my jam for a while.
I tried rewatching it recently, and yikes.
Oh shoot! Don't ruin it
Does
for
not
me.
hold up.
Does not withstand the test of time.
No.
I'm curious to see how you guys, or I guess if you guys managed to ever translate the map that you got from the Eldest Witness table.
Oh.
Oh, we had a Titan and a Time Wizard we could have asked about that. God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, we have the Oaken phone though.
The Oaken phone.
Yeah, we have the Oaken phone. So.
The Oaken phone. Momo is now the Oaken phone. God damn it.
Momo the Oaken phone. That's fantastic.
Oh my god. Lily, you're gonna need to come up with and DM me a ringtone for Momo.
Oh,
Amazing.
I will do that.
Cannot wait.
Yep.
Yo, I'm gonna be sitting here all week trying to figure that out, but
Hey, that's your homework.
yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I can't wait for it to be a goat scream.
Oh my god, it might be. It might just be Lidl.
Look, if you get an actual like sound effect or clip of something that you want to be the ringtone, I will make it a sound effect in my software that I can play when Momo's
God.
ringing.
Okay,
That's
perfect.
fantastic.
Perfect.
I need it.
I already know exactly what I want. It's perfect.
Just send it to me. I'll set it up.
Oh, I will.
That's great.
I'm gonna send it to you right now.
We get any XP?
Yes.
In real talk, I had considered using the ring immediately to undo what I wanted for the reward for the crystal, and then to walk up to say, I've given you the crystal, where's our reward? I I consider that, but effing with a time wizard just seems like bad for business.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
really fun when I
It's
had the
on
ring.
it.
I'm like, I'm gonna lie to him. I'm just gonna say, no, we gave you the crystal, but you haven't compensated us.
So all of the devices
Alright.
he gave you function by manipulating time.
Yeah.
They would be very ineffective within range of his device.
Yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
one of the risks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Close one.
No,
Yeah.
I sent it.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm calculating some XP real quick.
On that note, I actually got a scram.
Alright.
It was fun. Very fun.
Yep.
Take care.
Yeah.
If Bard ever dies, promise me I'll take all of my loot.
I will.
Well, the ghost already did.
It's not the money that matters. I've just got too much cool shit.
I will rob you blind, don't worry.
Thank you. Thank
I was
you.
about to say, I think
And
Liz's
then my
gonna bring you
next
back.
character will rob you blind.
Perfect. It's a cycle.
Cycle.
Boom. 930 XP.
Nice.
Yay!
We're gonna find more air elementals.
Hey,
That thing was a challenge rating 6.
Really?
Billy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank God for fairy
I
fire,
did
though.
not feel. I mean, it really was like 7-on-1, so.
True.
Yeah.
Also, I took its target and made it run several feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't super interested in killing you guys. It wanted shit in Kip's bag.
What could it want?
Okay, did you check what I sent you? Did you do it?
Oh.
Did you? Please.
All right.
Thank you.
That'll work.
Thank you.
So are we at 15,830 for experience?
Yes.
Yeah.
Except for Harvey. But I think he levels up. He might level up now. No.
Is he level 5?
No, he's still level 4. I don't
Okay,
think
he's
levels up
catching
yet.
up though. Like he's gonna
Yeah, he's
become
catching up pretty fast.
he'll
Yeah.
be a real boy soon.
I'm a
It
real
should
boy.
get to the point where Harvey ends up the same level as everybody. He's just like a few thousand XP behind.
Yeah.
For a brief moment, I think he'll be one level behind and then like level up on the next encounter, basically.
Yeah.
What XP are you guys at?
15,830.
Okay. And I think this is when leveling starts to like slow.
Yes.
He's not far from level 5.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. There's too many papers here. All set.
All right. So next session, Bard. We're starting at 6, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I think I vaguely remember talking about this before, and I think Kip had said he'd be down to go till 9. So we still do 3 hours, 6 to 9.
Yeah, 9's perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. And then the Thursday after that, I have midterms. So.
Right.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So that might just be a week off unless we can make Wednesday work. We can cross that bridge when we get to it.
Actually, I want to ask.
Yeah.
We had a
Okay.
potential new person joining, right?
Oh, Jason, but it's gonna be. He only gets Wednesdays off. That's usually the only. Or was it?
Yeah,
Sad.
he has Wednesdays off, and that would be the only time that it works for him. And I think Bard.
It was Tyler. Oh,
I think Bard's
had-
schedule changes coming up soon, right?
Yes. Yeah. Which actually I have those changes now.
But
we
wasn't
can
it
also
wasn't
deal with that later.
yeah, I'm not sure Tyler was able to match that. But yeah, well we'll figure that out.
Yeah, I think